Hey, Doug Murin here, in my little cubby hole down here in Florida, Tampa. I want to talk to you a minute about some exciting things that are coming to your city and are in process. At the Murin Group, we have actually three divisions that we outline we work at. One we call Church Shift, whereby we work with other organizations. We call it kind of being an apostolic freelance group that works with established denominations and groups and networks, doing what we could never do alone. So we do start some churches. We also have a section called Leadership, which our Proxys program training is part of, and our Legacy Proxys program for baby boomers. And then our third category is what we call Generation Shift, and that's where we do our baby boomer training, baby boomer research, all that kind of thing. All of it, though, our basic motto is this: we're all about innovation and outreach in a fast moving era. So we're glad you could be with us. I want to talk to you very specifically, I know your time is short, about the fact we're launching out on three church starts in three cities. And we're combining our Proxys training with those to have personnel that can do that, along with other things. We're starting one in Baltimore. All three are set to launch in October. In Baltimore, we've had a building given to us and some underwriting. Finance is there to help us get the web page and everything we need set up to get started. Once that's rolling, we will set a date for our first casual meetings. We're very excited about it. There's quite a bit of interest there. Our second site is in Orlando. Very embryonic there. We've got an exciting leader who stepped in working with me there. And all these sites, there's a whole team of leaders besides me. In Baltimore, it's Dr. Ron Larson and a team there, and then Dr. Anthony Robinson in Orlando. We are just beginning to get word out. Our web page is going, our Facebook page is going up. Word will begin spreading, and we'll have some casual meetings to get started. Our third one is in Seattle, and we're working with a established denomination to do something there, as well as with G2G Ministries. We're bringing in a new Proxys site there, which is our 1 year certification for ministry there for lay people, and our legacy thing. We're starting that. We have some groups that are interested there, and as I say, we've got some work we'll be doing with a group there as well, and we're slated again to start our launch in October at all three. They're doing very well for the stage that we're at. The planning phase is a long one. I'm a big believer in this: hold off, hold off, hold off, then run like the Dickens and get it done. I believe in digging a solid foundation of research and development, and I've learned the hard way when I get pushed by other people's timetable that it doesn't work. God really thinks about time different than we do. God can look like he's not doing anything for years or months or days, and then he can do 20 years worth of work in one day. I've had that happen in my life. So what I'm wanting to do with you is to communicate that the Murin Group Association is launching these sites. Our approach is this: we gather once a month for a full church gathering. Then for 3-week increments, we have various study things that we do. We prepare an online message for you to either watch with your family or children at home or have friends over. We believe that people don't need parented anymore, and we believe that people need more time with their families, and we need to give opportunity and the expectations that mother and fathers would spiritually guide their children with the support and help of a church. We will have many opportunities for leaders. We plan on training leaders who train other leaders a great deal. And then we are, believe it or not, once a month going to have a big party. Share a couple testimonies, have great music, food, hang out together, and do what the early church did. My opinion is, in 1 Corinthians, when they talked about the Agape Feast, it was a big party. So that's our approach. It's not all that exotic or new, but it is a little bit of an innovation on things. Our services will include video, so a lot of solo singing, more solo singing than congregational, good Bible-based message, and a lot of fun. We're looking at one Sunday a month having a youth service on Sunday morning, and another one for just prayer and intercession. So our cycle goes through a little different than most churches do. We're not going to be old-fashioned. We're not going to be new-fashioned. We're just going to be pretty actually spontaneous, serendipitous, see what God does kind of environment. You're welcome to join us. Okay, I need 3 things here from you as I conclude here. 1, we need your prayer, and I mean serious prayer. And here's what you can pray. Pray that God would draw our right leadership core together and complete what he started. that the right people would be drawn in, and that people would be saved. That's our concern. Number two, spread the word. Start telling people about it. If people have questions, you can phone me at 407 982 6985. And sometime in June, we will be having casual meetings in all these cities that we can gather in. We want to keep it posted. Go to our Facebook site and spread the word. Like our Facebook pages. We have one for Seattle. It's called G2G Northwest. It's the name of the church there. This week we'll have one for Orlando called G2G Altamont. And we will also have Facebook with our team doing the website in Baltimore called Rolling Hills Vista Church. And they are all part of the same network there. In Baltimore, we're partnering with Southern Baptist, and as I said, in Seattle with some other groups, and in Orlando with G2G Ministries. So we would love to have you join us. Finally, we do need, and not least, we need funding. We need some more funding. We've had quite a bit come in, but one of our goals is to do church about half the cost normally is. We do have to fly our teams in and out. We're using the same team at each place because we figured out it's much less expensive. And we've got some research. We're getting our business licenses in every city, taking care of all of that. But we also are going to be having a major project that we work at in each city in Seattle for the next 7 years. Our goal is going to be to get every schizophrenic and mentally ill person off the streets of Seattle who looks like an alcoholic or a drug addict. Get them all the way to being normalized in society. That's going to be one of our side targets and goals. It takes a little money to get different things set up. So really what we need pretty quickly is about $2,200 a month to just get us rolling. So here's what you can do. On this email, there's our PayPal address. You can go there, give us a gift, mark it, and we'll put it to work getting these churches up and going. We've got, as you can tell, we have a lot of resources already poured into this thing from many places, but we need your help if you're beginning to go with this. You may even live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but want to see a church in these areas. And, send a gift that would help us do that. The Apostle Paul was always asking people to help the start of new churches. That seems to be close to God's heart. I'm not looking to do anything fancy. We have no organization we're pushing, really. We have very little overhead. So whatever you give is going to go into dynamic stuff. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for responding, and I hope we will connect along the way. Follow the guidance in this email, and God bless you. We'll talk again soon.